Live now. Okay, so I'm here. I'm talking to myself, but I'm here trying it again. Hopefully, it works this time with no problems. So when Kawon comes back on, I could just send him a request. Okay. All right. Can you hear me now?
Yes, overseer, I can hear you.
Okay, so that's okay. We pulling a Teddy Riley in here.
Overseer, I don't know what's going on.
Is it still bad?
No, I think we good now, overseer.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because you fine on my end.
You said what?
I said you're fine on my end. What I was saying earlier, I was like, put up two fingers and let me know if you can hear me.
Oh.
I was saying, and then put down your index finger and which finger are you left with? That's what I was.
Oh.
That's what I was going for earlier.
Gotcha.
Okay. I see you styling in profile. How you been, sir?
Man, I'm doing all right, overseer. How have you been?
You know me. The only way I know how to be is blessed.
Well, overseer, I noticed that you got your good quarantine here. I'm not used to seeing this at all. I'm used to seeing
all this manliness.
Yeah, I'm used to seeing. Don't say all this man. You know what, Maurice?
All this,
no.
All this here. All this. This is actually. Years ago, my barber told me. He said, "Hair is not your strongest feature." So actually, I haven't had a haircut since March, and I haven't done anything at all to my face. So this is the most hair that I've probably ever had at all. Wow. And I'm trying to determine whether or not I'm going to keep the mustache. Do you like the mustaches?
You look kind of old.
Oh, well then maybe I should consider cutting it when we are released. I don't know. Where are you?
I'm home.
Okay. In your studio?
Yes, sir.
All right. How many keyboards you got? I see one back there. I'm sure you got one in front of you.
I actually have two in front of me. The Lord has been kind to me.
God is blessing even in quarantine times.
Yeah, the Lord is blessing me. He's been
okay. I see where that stimulus check went.
No. No, this was definitely before the stimulus.
Okay, before stimulus. Okay, I won't ask you what you spent your money on. That's none of our business.
Well, I'm still waiting on mine. Did you get yours?
Oh, I make too much.
Oh man.
No, I'm just playing. Oh, no. Well, I heard IRS was like, having problems with people that didn't receive their money. So you in that category.
Yeah.
That sucks. But
listen, the Lord is still have been providing.
Has he? Now, okay, so I'm was scrolling through some of your page. Are you still playing at churches and stuff on Sundays?
No. Well, okay. I do Zoom church.
Zoom church. Okay, so have you been editing and stuff, putting things together?
No. We just have raw Zoom church.
What does that mean? So you're at home playing and someone is somewhere else singing?
Yeah.
And there's no Teddy Riley issues?
It is Teddy Riley issues.
I'm sure there are issues. No, I have not heard that before. Okay, really?
Yeah, I was back. Last week got kind of churchy, Doc. I was back in Pastor Up on Zoom.
Okay.
It got.
What? Oh, okay. But so now I'm getting it. So they're delays. I mean, there's the Zoom.
So what I do is, Maurice, when she's saying something, I let her finish it, and then I come in, and then I stop, and then I let her say something. So that way it's not wait, what did she say? Oh wait, what did he play? You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's it's a science to it. You gotta, but only people who really are into who's really tech savvy can understand that. I know that with Zoom it's a slight second late. So
right.
I'll let Pastor say what she say, and then I'll wait and then come in. Then she hears it, and it's like that.
Okay. All right. Now I never even imagined the whole Zoom thing on service. Now, I conversations, yes, but to actually have a service on that, no, never even crossed my mind.
Bro, we have full service on Zoom. We have opening prayer, opening scripture. Yeah, bro.
Okay, all right. Well, I also see you be doing Sundays on Wednesdays on Facebook.
Yes, sir. And Instagram.
And Instagram, yes, on Instagram as well. Now, what made you start that?
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, Brody. I was missing church.
Okay.
I'm not gonna front. You know, us as church babies, we're not used to really staying home on Sundays, you know? So, and I'm always going live. So I said, you know what? Now, here's the thing, Maurice. It started off as a fun, it started off as just how I said, you know what? Because I'm a clown. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna put on a whole suit. I'm gonna put on a whole suit, get dressed, suited and booted, and I'm gonna just have, you know, little quarantine church. The first time I did that joint, Maurice, I couldn't believe my eyes. So I went live on Facebook, right? And Maurice, it was 8. I never forget the number, bro. When I first pushed the start button, like 100 people came in. I was like, okay, cool.
Okay.
Then it shifted to 350, like in a matter of 2 minutes. Then, Maurice, it shifted to 600. Then it shifted to 860. So that whole hour that I was on there, bro, I had 860 people watching.
Wow.
I've never had 860 people watch. So I kind of felt like I was like in a church, but just like, you know what I'm saying? So I started off, bro, just doing something for fun. But then people were like inboxing me saying like, yo, man, yo, you really don't know how much you blessed me. You really don't know. Like, I needed that. Like, I was feeling down. I was feeling depressed. So I'm like, you know, okay, cool, man. God bless you. So then people was inboxing me like, so you doing it again? And I'm like, no. I was just, you know, I just did it. So then bad people both, like, I could show you my inbox, Maurice. Like, they was like, yo, you got to do it again. You got to do it again, man. Like, yo, I really look forward to this. So then I said, okay, if I'm going to do it, then I'm going to make it into something. So I started calling it Sundays on a Wednesday. So basically it's like we having a Sunday morning on a Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, because being that we can't be in our church buildings, you know, we are the church. So I was like, you know what?
Come on, word.
No, stop. So yeah, bro. So then after that, I got a flyer. I was talking to one of my friends. She's a great singer. She was telling me, she was like, yo, you should get a flyer. If you're gonna take this serious, you should actually get a flyer. And so I got a flyer made and posted it, bro, and it's been a great success ever since, bro.
How long you been doing it now?
My first time doing it was March 27th.
Okay. So almost 2 months.
Yeah. Since
right.
the quarantine. Yeah, since the quarantine.
Right. That's crazy. Well, good for you. Congratulations. You know, first of all, to be that consistent, because, you know, it's really hard to be consistent.
Bro,
you
Maurice, I'm going to be transparent with you, Maurice. I would say 2 weeks ago, bro, I was about to be like, yeah, this is probably my last Wednesday. Because, bro, what people don't understand, Mo, is that me, and you know me, Mo, we've been knowing each other for years, and you know, whenever I do, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, whenever I do production or music, it has to be right. It has to be like, I don't believe in half-aing. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that. So, bro.
Half-aing? Oh, half-acid. Okay.
Yeah, you could say it. But
okay. This is for the audience. I'm here to represent the audience.
Yo, but don't say half-aing. Oh, okay. But nah, bro. But just being 100, Mo, I really, like, people don't understand, bro, the dedication and the hard work, bro, that I put in every week, my man. Like, yo, like, bro, you're not getting no rinky-dink music. You're getting full production, bro. Like, I have other musicians who play for me, other musicians who send me back five. Like, bro, it's like, bro, I have people who do vocals for me. Like, bro, it's real, bro.
I didn't know you had people do vocals, because you never asked me to do any. So, but that's, you know, I'm not here to bring anything down. I just keep it along. You know, now you mentioned that you and I definitely are friends. We do know each other, but I don't think I know like how old were you when you started like playing?
So my first instrument is drums.
Okay.
I started playing drums when I was like 4 or 5 years old. That's what my mom said. My mom said I started playing drums when I was like 5. So
Okay.
when I started playing keyboard, my dad bought me a keyboard at the age of 9, and
Okay.
I was just doing a little stuff, but I didn't really take it serious because I love drums. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't start taking keyboard serious, Maurice, until I turned 13. When I turned 13, this bishop, because I'm from Georgia, so
Okay. Yeah,
when
I
I was
think I
living
know.
when I was living in Georgia, this bishop, his name is Bishop Vincent Drummer. He heard me play, and he said, "Yo, man, this young boy can play." And at that time, Maurice, I only knew like 2 devotional songs and some shouting music. That's all I knew. But he
Mm-hmm.
saw something in me, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So he asked my mom. He had a 3-night revival, and he asked my mom if I can play. And honestly, I didn't want to play the organ for the revival. I wanted to play drums because that's what I wanted to play. But he had a
Right.
drummer, and when I'll never forget, bro. 13 years old, I did my first 3-night revival, bro. Scared. I didn't know none of these songs. So what he did was, I had a good ear. So because he played too. So what he did was, he would start the song off. He'd
Mm-hmm.
play it twice, and he'd be like, "You got it," and I'd be like, "I think so." He'd be like, "Boy, get your butt on here and play." And I just had to work my way through it.
This is the preacher. So the preacher would start the song off playing it, and then
Yeah.
he would go off the organ.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So you had to get on. You had to learn real fast.
Yeah, bro. I was actually learning songs in the service, bro.
Oh, that's the black church. That's what happens at black churches. That you know how many songs I learned while performing it. Like,
Wow.
like had to. It's just you have no choice. Like
Nah, facts.
it's just
But you
like
know what though, Maurice? I will say this, man. That wow, God has really blessed us, bro, with an amazing gift to be able to just be able to learn something on the spot, bro. A lot of people can't do that, Mo.
mm-hmm.
Like your ear has to be very sharp. Like if they sing a note, they be like, "All right, Maurice, this your note," and then you have to hear it, and then you be like, "Okay, one more time," and then by the 3rd time you got it, bro. That's a God-given gift, bro. Because
Oh,
this is something.
it takes me more than 3 times. Just maybe that's why I'm still singing for free. That's probably why
Oh.
they haven't given me that check yet, because they're like, okay, it takes you too long to get. So let's just let's just
Got you.
move let's just move it along. But yeah, I think being in church musically is very good training ground for like building, your whole musical repertoire,
Absolutely.
whatever.
Absolutely.
I mean, you and I both know tons and tons of musicians who play for tons of artists who started in a basement church.
Yeah, storefront church, D. I'm one of the ones, Doc. My church in Georgia was a storefront church, D.
Mm-hmm.
Storefront country church, and and yo, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I know we didn't start talking about this, but I just gotta say this because you kind of it triggered something. A lot of musicians, Mo, who went on tour, and God opened the door for them. They kind of, some of them, not all of them, but some of them, bro, they go on the road, and when they come back home, they act like church is not church. Like they forgot all about where they come from. I don't like that. Like don't do that, because if it wasn't for the church, we honestly wouldn't know you.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know you for playing for Bobby Brown, or we didn't know you for playing for Black Street. We didn't know you. We saw you either at your parents' church, or one, you know what I'm saying, or service or concert, and you was killing, and it just so happened, you was working on your craft, and you made connections, and now you're on the road. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like musicians, bro, who go on the road on their first tour, and then they come back home and they be like, "Yeah, I'm not doing church no more." Excuse me?
Oh, okay. Okay. Because I was trying to like understand exactly what you were saying and what that meant. So people, they'll go away, play for different secular artists or different type of artists, and they come back and don't want to play at church at all anymore.
Yeah, they like, yeah, I'm not doing church no more. What?
Oh well, wait till that tour stop.
Exactly, Maurice. Exactly,
church to play.
Exactly. Like, yo, they be like, yo, that joint, yo, Maurice. When I tell you that joint grinds my gears, bro, like it grinds. I don't like, and then I just feel like you kind of like slapping God in the face. Like, bro, He gave you this gift. You actually got good at this gift playing in church. So now you decide to go on the road. You come home. You talk about you're not doing church no more.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know, and hopefully those people get it together at some point in time. But I want to shift a little more deeply into your gift, Mr. K-Way.
I hate Mr. K-Way. That's what I hate.
Oh, I'm sorry, K-Way. K-Way. Am I not? Okay. Everybody, give it up for K-Way! Or, hey, K-Way. Or, that's K-Way.
Yo.
Heard him before. Seen him before. That's just K-Way. I mean, which way is better for you?
It's all good, Mo. You got
okay.
it, bro.
Okay, right. Well, K-Way came out with a project early this year in January, titled "It's My Turn Now." First of all, January just seems like a lifetime ago.
It really does.
But it did happen. Now, is this your first project?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Now, let's just back up a little bit. K-Way, who is that? Because you know, most of us know you as Kawon Sulton. Kawon Sulton, I'm sorry. Kawon Sulton, but K-Way, who? That's new to me.
K-Way is my stage name. It's the artist side of me.
Okay.
That's the not so churchy side.
So I've heard. So I've heard, but not so churchy side. So I've heard. But how do you describe yourself as an artist? You know, the not so churchy side of you.
Oh God. The not so churchy side of me, Mo. Basically, it's just a musician who loves music, who loves all types of music. Yes, church is my background. Yes, church is my roots. But when I was young, Maurice, as a young kid, I always wanted to do R&B. Always. And how this came about, bro, is like, yo, I felt like, bro, God didn't just give me a gift of writing music to just be in church.
Right.
You know, but, you know, because I grew up old school holiness and old school Pentecostal, you know, if you played that kind of music or did that kind of music, you know, you was going to hell.
Oh yeah, that's what they called it blues back in the church I grew up in. They're like, blues. Don't play no blues, boy. I'm not lying. I'm not making that up. That's what they called it. They called it blues. It wasn't even R&B. It was called blues. And the juke joint. I don't even know what that is, but that's what they used to call it. Are you okay? They used to call it. I'm not making that up.
Maurice, you gotta chill.
But that is what they used to call it. Somebody said down south. Yeah, my family's from down south, so I grew up in my family's church, and that's what they call it, blues. And yeah, so country. Well, I'm not country, but that's what they country. They are country. That's true.
Maurice, you gotta chill.
He falling out. You falling out. I mean, it's true. It's true. Okay. But while you're catching your breath, though, but like, it's my turn now. Like, what does that mean?
So basically, it's my turn now means, I was going through a season in my life, Maurice, when I felt like people were always trying to play me, you know, always, you know, trying to push me to the side. Like, you know, you know, use me, you know, like, you see this towel?
Right.
Like if they sweating, and if I'm the type, they'll use me, and then when they done, it's like. So now it's like, yo, you know what? Okay, what I'm not gonna do, what I'm not gonna does, is I'm not gonna do that anymore. Like I'm not gonna allow you to do that to me anymore. And part of me was allowing it to happen, Mo, because I wanted to be down.
Right.
I wanted to be a part of the, inner circle. But then I had to realize, bro, God said to me, he says, yo, use what I gave you. Like, what I gave you is powerful. And it wasn't until then, bro, where I said, you know what? Heard you loud and clear, God. Heard you loud and clear. So I was like, yo, it's my turn now. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody did their thing. Everybody, had their fun. Now it's my turn now. So, yeah, that's what that means, bro. Are you okay? You keep looking over there. Somebody.
I'm not. I mean, there's no one here. I have questions that I wrote.
Oh, okay.
Here, like, so I'm just looking at the questions. Is that okay? Somebody's having a good time. Well, I'm glad that you're having a great time.
Yo, Mo, I love you, bro. I really, let me tell y'all, ladies and gentlemen, there's only one Maurice Griffin. Do you hear me? There's only one. And he is an amazing individual. He's very sarcastic. And he could be shady if he don't really bang with you. But he bangs with me, so I don't have to worry. No, hold on. Because Maurice was shady to me in the beginning. But then we got to know each other, and then that all that went out the window. But it's okay that you look at your questions.
I don't. You think someone's like whispering something in my ear? Oh, ask him this, do this. No, there's no one over here saying that. Okay, I kind of wanted to almost backtrack to something that you just said about me being shady and how I was shady when we first met. But how is that true? What was that? Hi, how are you? God bless you. Praise be to Jesus. Like, you thought that's how I was treating you or something? Like,
no, Maurice, when back in our New Life days, you wasn't so friendly.
Well, I still go to New Life. I don't know if you do.
Maurice, when we was at New Life together.
Okay.
Because I see I got to be specific with you.
Very.
Yeah. So when we was at New Life together, which is still my church, amen.
Oh, okay, all right. Because inquiring minds wanted to know. I mean, and if your ties are not going there, then are you really still a member? But that's none of my business.
Amen. It's definitely none of your business. But so like I was saying, Maurice, in the beginning, you was shady to me, bro. But I felt like maybe, but I think I didn't really get fully mad because I know sometimes, like, if you don't really know somebody, you kind of got to, feel them out, check the temperature, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't let your hair down with everybody. So I felt like you was trying to check my temperature. And then once what happened was convocation came around.
Okay.
And when convocation came around, we all just kind of just like became like a big family. So, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just trying to catch up because you were telling me what I was doing. So I just want to make sure I'm on the same page with you according to how I was behaving. So I just want to make sure I was behaving that way. So I checked your temperature and I thought your temperature was right.
I don't know what you thought my temperature was. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I just know that it was your attitude was shady towards me, and I'm like, brother man, I don't even know you, and brother man, you don't even know me. But we're gonna move on. What's the next question that you
have? Speaking of shady, let's talk about your first track, "Hating on Me" interlude. Now it sounds like to me, according to that, you got a lot of haters out there. Now, I just the first question: were people really saying all that stuff out there about you, like all the I guess like the disrespect that's on that track? Like, were people really saying that about you?
Well, I'm the one that orchestrated the interlude. So I called people and I was like, yo, I need you to send me like 10 seconds of you like, talking trash about me. But I just found out that Maurice, that one of the people that I asked to do it was speaking his true feelings.
Okay. Oh, don't
And
tell us who, but we want to know. But don't tell us who. But if you want to say who, you could.
I
But
really want to. I really do, bro. I really want to say who the person is because I think that was kind of effed up. Like,
okay.
and then I should have known how easy they respond to it. Like they were so like, oh yeah, I got you, man. I got you, Doc. And then I heard the conversation, and they didn't know I was listening. And they were saying like, "Oh yeah, bro, Kawon asked me to do such and such, and Doc, I told my true feelings, Doc." And I was like, "Oh wow, amazing." So I
Okay.
ain't gonna front, bro. I ain't gonna front. Just being honest, Mo. That joint, it kind of hurt me, my nigga, because I thought that was the bro, but you know,
Mhm.
I guess that was God's way of showing me like, yo, you can't. Everybody ain't for you. So, you know, I said, all right, cool. I'll take it with a grain of salt and, you know, just move accordingly.
But
So,
you knew people. I mean, but I'm assuming you knew people were saying that about you because that had to. I'm assuming that inspired this track. You know, the
yeah.
aura of the track. So
Mm-hmm.
people were talking about you, talking trash. So it's like, okay, let's like, is there some message for them? Like all your haters?
Basically, it's like, so if you listen to the first verse of It's My Turn Now,
Mm-hmm.
it says, they wanted me gone, but I'm here to stay. Tried to close doors, don't work that way. Yeah, I'm going to the top, and I'm taking my spot. You thought that you had me, but I'm never gonna stop. So yeah,
Oh,
that's a
oh, bars. That's what I'm supposed to say. Bars, right? Bars, bars. Oh, he got bars, bars.
yeah. So yeah, it was that song was definitely towards the haters.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's evident. When I heard it, I'm like, oh, okay, like, and it was about like 2 minutes, over 2 minutes worth of hate. So I was like, people must have been dragging you for some time for you to allow this to play out this long
Yeah,
on
yeah.
your record.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but and that takes courage, so that's dope. But I also see there were a few collaborations you had some, and I'm reading. Okay, just so you don't think I have like some sort of like eye problem. I saw a couple of collabs with Phil T. Tom Jones, Marcus Aaron Pass, and Rick James, but no Maurice Griffin.
Yeah. I was gonna get Maurice Griffin on the next one.
Okay, okay, he's booked. Just so you know. Just so
Got
you.
you.
Okay.
So I
All right.
might want to check, like get it popping now, so I can make sure he's.
Oh well, the only time he's free is during quarantine. He's free during quarantine, but no other time.
Oh man.
So I heard New York is gonna open up in a couple of weeks, so you only got a few more. You got a
First of all, let's talk about that, Maurice. Are you going out?
honestly, not much. I mean, I go to the grocery store.
No. I'm talking about when they open New York back up.
Oh, no, not on the first wave. I gotta let the first people go out and let the testers see what's going on, monitor the infection rate, and then I'll go out and I'll move accordingly. So no, I won't be out on the first wave. I'm like the second, third-ish, second and a half-ish. Let the other people go out and see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like this weekend right here, I'm sure next week it's very possible to be like an increase in the rate of the infection
Bro,
rate.
it's about to, yo, Maurice, it's really about to be bad. Like it's about to be bad.
And I understand too, like people have been locked up. Like people have been like really staying in the house. So there are tons of people. I mean, there's 18 million people in New York State, so there's millions of people with cabin fever. So I understand the weather's getting warmer, so I understand the urge to want to go out. But you got to look out for yourself. Like
And that's the type of timing that I'm on, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, Mo. I miss outside as well. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, my life means more. So
Yeah.
if I have to stay in to save my life, I'm staying in, bro.
Yeah. And this has affected the Black and brown communities. COVID-19 has affected Black and brown communities way more than any other ethnicity. So we have to take care of ourselves. Like if you're on any like medication every day, like if you have diabetes, high blood pressure, overweight, out of shape, like, if you get in contact with this virus, like it may affect you more than other people because, you have these underlying health conditions. So it's your responsibility to take care of yourself. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking care of myself and looking out for me more
Yeah.
because I just have to, because I don't want any surprises at
Yes,
all.
sir.
Now, I just want to kind of just move back to your project, right? Because I mind my own business. You know me. I keep my mouth shut. I don't say anything. Well, you're trying to create this narrative that I'm shady, but I don't know if that's necessarily true. But I wanted to clear up some of your lyrics on your project, because not for me, but for the people, not for me. So,
Who's the people? Brother Maurice, I just want to stop you right there.
Okay.
Us as the African culture, we have a couple of things that we like to say that doesn't make sense. So we like to say, yeah, they said that that you was doing such and such, and you be like, well, who's they? So you
Okay.
said the people. I would like to know who's the people.
Oh, the audience, the people who are watching, your fans, the people who listen to your music, the people who bought your album.
They said that to you?
Listen, I
No,
can't.
no, because you said that you want to clear it up for the people. So I'm asking, is the people Maurice? Is Maurice people?
Yes, I share the same opinion as millions of people. I don't have to always go out and ask them what they think. We just have that in common because we have the same values and we have the same morals. So I'm in touch with them. I'm in touch. I'm in touch with the people. But I just want to get to some of these lyrics here.
So you have to put your glass.
Excuse me. My desire. Every time you whine on me, you make my ding-a-ling go crazy. I just want to know, did your pastor hear this song? Your pastor? Yeah. Nothing?
You talk about Archbishop Rochford?
I'm talking about whoever your pastor is. Did he hear, every time you whine on me, you make my ding-a-ling go crazy? Did he?
I don't know if Archbishop heard it.
But he might enjoy it. He got life. So I'm gonna move on to I'm Not Stopping. Let me just make sure my glasses are okay. I'm not stopping until you reach I'm not stopping until I reach your heart. Take off your clothes and give daddy a show. Which show are we talking about? I want to know which show. I just want to make sure. It says take off your clothes and give daddy a show. Which show are we talking about?
You ever heard of that show called In the Heat of the Night?
In the Heat of the is that like a song or something?
It's a song too, but it's a show.
Okay, yeah, I'll go with it. Yeah, I heard it.
All right, you ever heard of New York Undercover?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the show you're referring to is New York Undercover. Okay, all right, I'll go with it. I just got one last song. I just want to check the lyrics on. It says, "This is baby, I can't wait." It says, "Girl, I love the way you taste. Baby, won't you put it on my face? It won't go to waste. Can't wait. Girl, I want it. Girl, I need it. Gotta have it." I just want to know, what are you talking about needing to have?
Her love, her affection, her wisdom, her knowledge, her companionship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Taste. On my face. Okay, yeah. Okay, I can understand how you make that connection, you know. Yeah, I definitely settled for that.
Wait, hold on. But Maurice, can we take a pause?
Yeah,
Um,
oh sure. Whatever.
what's amazing to me is how. Remember in the beginning when I asked you if you had an eye problem?
No. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you are you referring to my glasses?
Yeah, it was just amazing how you needed your glasses to read my lyrics, but you didn't need your glasses to read the questions.
It was put on for more of a dramatic effect. It wasn't like yeah.
It's a show. That's the show that you said I was talking about.
Welcome to MG Thinking Out Loud. Welcome to MG Thinking Out Loud, sir.
Okay, got you.
Okay. No, but I do have a serious question for you though. You know, we talked about church earlier and growing up in church, you know, and like in the lyrics that we just went over, which I personally don't have a problem with at all. But like how do you juggle like being a Christian and also like being an R&B artist and like just writing and composing those type of lyrics, which people may have a problem with, not me, but you know, certain old school people might. So how do you juggle or balance that?
Well, at the end of the day, no, I'm not even gonna say at the end of the day. In the middle of the day, you know, because the people love to say at the end of the day. So I'm gonna say in the middle of the day, I have a personal relationship with God, you know, and I look at it as a job. Like, it's amazing to me. Now here's the thing. Now, it's amazing to me like how some pastors like they have a job, like they have like a secular job. Like they're also the great bishop, but they also work like for transit, or they might be doctors, or they might be. So it's like, when you go around your job, it's filled with cursing and people saying dirty jokes and all that other kind of stuff or whatever. But when it comes to musicians doing secular stuff, it's like a problem. You know what I'm saying? And I look at it as a job, and I also look at it as a gift of music. At the end of the day, I feel, Maurice, that God has given me this gift of music. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm not going to front. There is a proper way to do it. And then there is, no, not a proper. There is an appropriate way to do it. And then there is an inappropriate way to do it. Now, on this EP, I did take the inappropriate route. I did.
You thought so?
I think some of the lyrics was very.
I like to disagree with that. What are what are saved people supposed to have sex to? Jesus, you could work it out. Like, what's wrong with bedtime music?
I don't think there's anything wrong with bedtime music.
Like, I can't wait to taste you. Like, I mean, okay, we go the traditional route of people who believe you need to be married before you have sex, blah, 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 whatever. And I don't mean to belittle that philosophy in any way. I'm just saying, but like people who are married, who have sex, like that's like talk you want to hear. Like those sweet nothings in your ear, like not.
But to the church, Maurice. And I'm with you. I'm with you, Brody. And I'm wow. I'm so glad you said that, because God just reminded me of something. But we're gonna get to that. But
you better be tapped into that.
No, I'm not tapped. It's just something that he reminded me of.
Oh, okay.
So
I know.
Maurice, so yeah. This is why I don't like talking to you, bro, because I don't remember what I was saying. Dang, Maurice.
That's okay. That's all right. Well,
no, it's not, because I wanted to elaborate on what you were saying.
Okay. Someone said
there we go. You about the kind of music that we listen to, right? Now, the church will probably say they disagree with me because I play in church. I'm a minister of music in church. So they probably feel like, yo, he's single, he's not married. So
You
who's
not?
huh?
Oh, you're not married? Oh,
So they be like, and he's single and he's not married. So it's like, why those kind of lyrics coming out of his mouth?
you're a man.
Absolutely.
You're a man who gets horny, who has lived and have experiences, and I'm assuming one day you want to get married and have sex. Like, so you're
No,
human.
I agree with you, bro. But
Yeah.
we talking about, the old sanctified church where we grew up in, you know what I mean?
So you don't want to have sex until you get married? Mind you, back then they were only getting married to have sex. So, you know, and that's why a lot of people are miserable now because they were getting married just to have sex, and it's just like, no. Anyway, that's how do you want people to feel when they listen to your music? This will be the last question about your project.
Um, when people listen to my music, I always want them to feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like I want the groove to get into you, and you know what I'm saying, you vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, and you know what? So in 2019, Valentine's Day, I put out a song called Good Girl, right?
Good
I don't know
girl.
if you heard it. I don't know if you heard it before. But
Did you make me? Did you make me buy it? Like you made me buy this album?
no, I didn't make you buy it.
I didn't hear it then.
So yeah, Good Girl actually is way more made way more bad than these songs.
Vulgar, vulgar.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I calmed down on the EP, but Good
Okay.
Girl was crazy.
Well, somebody said it's fire. Let me
Yeah,
see.
that's one of my little bros, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
I thought it was
so Mo,
somebody was
I
written
had
for.
a pastor from Texas cash at me $75. So
Okay.
I don't know this pastor, but I found him on Instagram and I said, hey sir, how you doing? I said, I noticed that I received a cash app from you, $75. I said, have we met before? He says, no, we haven't met before. I said, okay. I said, was that a mistake? He was like, no, it wasn't a mistake. So I said, may I ask why you're cash apping me $75? He says, I wanted to cash app you because I just heard your song Good Girl, and I just want to let you know that it was a blessing to me and my wife. And he says, yo, on everything I love, Mo, he says, me and my wife had a mighty good time to that song.
That's so church.
Bro, that's what he said, bro.
Right.
And he says, I just wanted to bless you. And this is what he said to me. He says, listen, man, I know you play in church and I know you are a gospel musician. He says, but listen, you have an amazing gift, bro. He says, and don't let nobody try to put you in a box. And when he said that, because I was battling between putting out my EP because I got some backlash off of Good Girl. And I cared, but then again, I didn't care. But I also have to remember, like, yo, people didn't know me as, wow, this goes back to what I said earlier. Thank you, Lord. People didn't know me, Maurice, as an R&B artist. They knew me as Kawon. He dope, like he play in church. You know what I'm saying? Kawon, he be doing the praise breaks. So I had to be a little considerate of the people who knows me in that arena and not just be on some like, oh, I don't care about what you know what I'm saying? Because that's kind of harsh. And that's kind of bad. And you don't want to do that. So, but then again, I'm like, yo, at the end of the day, Kawon, you're grown and you know what I mean? So yeah. So I
Well,
say all of that to say, I just had to, Maurice, do something that made me happy, bro. And what makes me happy is R&B.
yeah. And that's what art is about. It's about art is more about the artist, I think, than anything else. The artist having the opportunity to express themselves and get out of them what is in them. You know, So
Mm-hmm.
go on, listen. Make your sex music. Have sex. Who cares? Plenty of other
No,
people.
I don't. Now here's the thing. Don't.
I said what? Make your sex music. Have sex. What's you want to clear something up?
No, I'm not
Oh.
gonna have sex.
Oh.
It's not right.
Oh. Okay. I believe that.
It's not right. Now, have I had sex? Of course, but to just willingly just be doing that joint, nah. Like that. I know you got your. I know you got your. You know. I know you got your. You know, your way of how you see things or how. But you know, at the end of the day, like, I feel like, yo, yeah, we're all sinners saved by grace, but let's not abuse that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like in the African culture church, bro, we abuse that. Like, we're like, you know, we abuse it, bro, and we use it as an excuse because, oh, God knows my heart. Okay, yeah, that is absolutely true. God does know your heart. But does that mean that gives you the green light to just keep doing wrong? No. So that's the way I look at it. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Well,
now here's the thing. I'm gonna just keep it 100. Will I have sex again? Single? Probably so. But I don't plan.
I bet you too.
I don't like, my thing is like, I'm not gonna make that a plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain people, Mo, who plan these things out, bro. And it's like you plan that joint, which means like, okay, you're conscious of what you're doing. You're setting it up, and like, you really shouldn't be setting it up. Now, I'm definitely guilty of that too, because I've made some great plans in my life. But as me getting older, I've made some great plans.
A great sex plan.
Yeah, I've made some great plans. But as of me getting older, bro, and actually like sincerely taking my relationship with God serious, like I don't plan to do that, you know. And I pray and I'm like, Lord, like, help me to really present my body as a living sacrifice to you. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy because I've already have experienced sex. So, you know, once you have experienced that feeling and it feels good, you always gonna want that feeling. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's all about self-control. And it's all about self-control, bro. And it's also about not setting yourself up to be in that predicament. Because here's the thing. That's just like a drug deal. That's just like somebody, Maurice. Let's say I was addicted to smoking weed, right? And I don't want to smoke weed no more. Now, okay, I say, you know what? I'm not going to smoke weed no more. But yet I'm still hanging around the same homies who I was smoking weed with. So how can I want to stop smoking, Maurice, if I'm still around my homies? Especially if it's in the beginning. Like certain people can actually be around their homies now and it don't bother them. But if you just now getting off of that and you still want to hang out with your homies, bro, you setting yourself up for failure. Like, you know, you're not strong enough. You know what I mean? So I say that to say, like, sometimes, bro, I feel like we be setting ourselves up knowing doggone well we not really strong enough. And sometimes we set ourselves up because we really want to do it. Well, you know, I ain't gonna say we. I'm just be honest with me. I have faked act like I can control myself when I knew I really couldn't. You know, just to be on some like, well, God, I'm trying, and you can't fake with God, nigga. God know you, so it's like, boy, stop. But yeah, I just had to say that because you're talking about have sex. No.
Okay. I mean, whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter if you have sex tonight, tomorrow, right now. You want to post in front of us? Go ahead. Okay, do what you want to do, Kawon. I don't really.
Yo,
I really don't.
Maurice, I love you, man. One thing I do respect about you, Maurice, and I respected this about you, bro, from day one, bro. You a real nigga, bro. And I have no, like, anybody that really knows Maurice Griffin, like, you're a real one, bro. And you just gonna say what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know, and people like that, you gotta respect it. You might not like it, but you gotta respect it.
And I know. and
Huh?
tons of people like me. So, but before I don't know. You don't think that's true? Every time I come
You know, Maurice, I'm noticing something with you. It's a lot of self-glory.
no, it's called self-confidence, self-worth.
Okay.
That's what it's called.
All right.
Self-love, self-care. You ever heard that self-care is the new health-care, especially for those who are not insured? Especially.
Yes.
Okay? So you got to take care of yourself. But I think IG might cut us off soon. I think it goes to an hour. I don't know if they changed that. You know, Versus might have them change that. But
we could come back.
I'm
if
done.
if you want to.
I'm done talking to you for the night. I mean, I've been.
Oh, okay. Listen, no problem, brother.
Did you have some other things you wanted to get off your chest about sex? I was just wondering if you had anything else you wanted to say. I mean, because we
did you ask all your questions?
Since I have an eye problem, right? I got through enough. You know, I feel like I know Kawon a little better. I feel like I understand your album, your record a little more. It gave me insight into like where, you know, you just told me to buy it one day and that was just it. I didn't know anything about it. I listened to it and I was like, oh, this is very, very musical. Not that I was surprised by that, but I just thought it was really good. So I just wanted to have a conversation with you to kind of get more insight into, excuse me. Excuse me. You're not going to say like, God bless you or anything? Because
you didn't sneeze.
Oh, okay. But I just want to give them, you know, that was kind of it. You all fall out.
Maurice, you have to stop because you kept going and you're like, you're not gonna say God bless me or anything. You gotta chill, bro. I don't care nothing about your serious face. I don't. You should know I don't care. So, moving on.
Right. So I know people can catch you on Sundays on a Wednesday on Facebook. That's still going on every Sunday. And It's My Turn Now is available, I'm assuming, on all streaming platforms. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I got a question for you.
Yeah. Sure.
What's your favorite song on the record?
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you know, maybe that's another record. Let me see. I think I like it's this. I want to say the second song, and it's like this musical thing you do, but you only do it once, and I think I like the chords of it. I'm making this answer up. I don't have an answer to the question. I don't have. I'm just making this up because you put me on the spot. No, I actually really think the whole project is good. I like the flow of it. I like the music. Like, I think it's really good, to be honest with you. I don't have a favorite. So let me go back. Hell, well, maybe I go back to the lyrics. It said, every time you whine on me, you make my ding-a-ling go crazy. I don't know if that's it. I'm not stopping until I reach your heart. Take off your clothes and give daddy a show. Girl, you know I love the way you taste. Baby, won't you put it on my face? I just can't let it go to waste. I added that in there because I had to make it sound more barish, you know.
Okay. I noticed you don't have your glasses on, but go ahead.
Thank you, Kawon, for thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate it. MG Thinking Out Loud quarantine catch up. I don't know, that's what I'm gonna call this, you know. But I really appreciate your time and, you know, talking with me today. It's been
I appreciate you, bro, even thinking about me, you know. For real. Have you, bro? Oh yeah, that's another thing. So have you even tuned in like on Wednesdays on the Sunday? No.
What time is it? Don't we gotta go? Is it?
No, exactly. Maurice, you are terrible. You are super.
I have tuned in. I don't know how long, but I have tuned in.
Maurice,
I saw your daughter on one. Your daughter was on one. I saw you drenched in the corner. I want to say, if you right over there in that corner, right over there, dancing, shouting, and I mean, and drenched, so drenched, I could tell you didn't have on an undershirt.
You're absolutely right. I didn't.
I don't know. I just made that up. Oh, hold on. I think I can hit live. I think live. Oh, okay. No, we still got some time.
Yeah. But you know, I don't know, Mo, but I feel, bro, that
And you and your daughter was there. I know your daughter prayed one time. I don't know if she's been on there more than once, but I remember her like saying like the benediction.
yeah.
One time, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
your daughter's performed at the church one time. Like you have a real. I think I told you that day. Like, I think your oldest daughter, like she has like an it factor to her. You know, it reminds me of myself.
There go that self-glory again.
Well, I mean, listen. I mean, you know, somebody got to do it.
There go that self. Well, I thought all the glory goes to God, but okay, we're moving on.
Oh,
Yeah.
some
Nah,
church
but
boy.
thank you, man. I
You
think,
and your daughter was trending, and I could have seen that anywhere. That's what somebody told me. Somebody said that you and your daughter were trending.
and I could have. Who said that?
It's only I don't know, only AJ.
Oh, okay, got you. Yo, bro, have anybody asked questions?
I don't
You don't
know.
be paying attention, right?
I was asking questions.
Yes, sir, because it is your show. Yes, sir. So what other
You're
questions
finally
you
starting
have?
to catch on. Huh?
What other questions you have?
What time can I leave you? What time can I end? What time can I go have dinner? What
What
time
time can you have a drink?
Huh?
What time can you have a drink? Yo, Mo, I hope you don't mind. You know,
Oh, I wish I had a cup right here next to me. I don't even have a cup next to me.
Yo, Mo, I want to say this, but I don't know if you're gonna get mad at me, so I'm not gonna say it.
Say it.
But
I'll just get mad at you.
Huh?
Say it. I'll just get mad at you.
Yo,
Someone said, does Maurice listen to R&B in life, in live life? Doubt he perfect. Who's that?
Does Maurice listen to R&B?
The real stunt. You know that person? I don't know who that
Yeah, that's my bro. I think he meant to say in real life.
Yeah. I listen. Yeah. Beyonce's like my favorite artist.
Oh yeah, Stunner.
Your brother said he doubt I'm perfect. I'm close to it. I'm close to it. Close.
You are nowhere near close to it.
I'm floored. Yes, I do listen to R&B. I listen to R&B more than I listen to gospel. I only listen to gospel now for the most part when I have to, kind of. Yeah, I don't really listen.
So Mo, can I ask you a question?
Okay.
When you first heard.
Okay, so hold on. We only got 2 minutes. We only got under 2 minutes left. So where's the question you wanted to ask before you felt like I might get offended or something or mad?
Oh, remember that time when we had a convocation and you said what up? And I said, bro, did you just come from happy hour? And you was like, I sure enough did. Because you had
and you thought that was so funny?
Bro, it was hilarious because you came in there ready to give God the glory.
And I sure did.
Yes, you did.
I gave him all the glory, all the praise. They said, come as you are. I know you probably going to say that's an excuse, but come as you are, honey.
Yo, that drink had me weak. I was like, Brother Mo. He was like, yes, I did just come from happy hour. Yes,
I did. Problem? No. Okay, wrong. You got any gum? Okay, fine. You don't? Okay, well, fine. I'll go to the next person who smell my alcohol breath.
Anyway. Did your bishop smell your breath?
Oh, I didn't speak to him that night. I waved at him from a distance.
Got you.
Bless you, Bishop. Anyway, but we about to wrap up. So they are
bro.
But thank you again. I appreciate you joining me
Love
tonight.
You, man.
Thank you, everyone who tuned in and all your feedback and your interaction and engagement. Thank you. Get Kawon's project. Now It's My Turn is really, really dope. All streaming platforms. And check out Sundays on a Wednesday. Facebook. Every Wednesday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Boom. Didn't think I'd do that. All right,
Yes,
10
sir.
seconds. All right. Thank you, Kawon.
Love you, bro.
Love you too.
All
Later.
right, man.
Okay. Are you sure you want to end? Yes.